yeah, 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 yeah. Uh, uh, yeah, 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 hey, yeah. Summit, I come from the Kimmerless, humming, and I'm this to summit, stunning, phantom, pinnacle, criminal, pinnacle, minimal, principle, original, cynical, climb the climb where the times of crime, prime the grind is a blind design, mind, spine a line, find the blind who find no line, shadow stretch, fetch the wretch, etch the sketch of the wealth, and check, direct the sec, protect the spec, reject the debt, connect the net, luxury lurks in the murk, perk the work to the smirk of the clerk, turn king, ring the bell, held the cell, propel the spell, dwell in the wellspring, covenant ascend, descend for the spin, bent the event to prevent, lament, sent the 10 to the vent, meant the scent of ascent, punch through the blue, crew the new, soothe the few who pursue, root to the glue, brew the stew with a who knew the view from the pew, empires, empire, fires, higher, liars, prior, suppliers, dire, acquire, aspire, the mire, inspire, the mire to aspire, higher from base to face, race the space, trace the grace of the ace, in place, case the base, erase the chase, embrace the vase of the taste and haste. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pinnacle, phantom, random, phantom, standing, phantom, come into the anthem, powers the bomb, calm the storm, form the north to the swarm of the charm, money's the summit, the plummet, the dummy, gully, the fully, the bullies, dummy, lugs, ghost, boast, coast the most, post the toast to the host of the roast, pinnacle, phantom, event, spent, bent, sent, the rent to the lent, percent, ends for the bins, friends, pretend, send them trends to the end, stack, the crack, back, the pack, attack, the knack, black, the slack, go, flow, slow, thrown, own, hack the zone, bone, the cone, apex, attacks, facts, the tracks, the lax, relax on the axe, max, the facts, tax, the wax, relax, now extract the pack, board the horde, sword, the lord, accord, the chord, the board, ignored, pour the score, more the core, explore the shore, the lore restored, private peak, speak, weak to the freak, seek the streak of the meek to the elite, heat the seat, beat the fleet, complete the feat, to the speak the seat, diamonds dance, trance, chance the lance, advance the stance to the romance, glance the finance, enhance the transpanse, now expands, lunch like aspire, fire, wire the choir, higher the liar, the buyer, supplier, fire, retire the tire, aspire the Maya to the empire, yacht, the plot, hot the knot, spot the trot to the lot, I'm bot, fought the thought, brought the rot, sought the knot to the art, compound cipher, decipher the higher, wire the fire to the empire, spire, liar, fire, acquire desire, no retire, inspire the entire jet at the dead, the net, get the wet to the set of the threat, get the fret, let the pet, met the set with the sweat of the dead. Pinnacle, phantom, random, phantom, standing, phantom, command of the anthem, powers the bomb, calm the storm, form the norm to the swarm of the charm, money's the summit, the plummet, the dummy, gully, the fully, the bullies, dummy, lugs, ghost, boast, coast, the most, post, the toast to the host of the roast, pinnacle, phantom, event, spent, bent, sent, the rent to the lent, percent, ends for the bends, friends, pretend, send them trends to the end, stack, the crack, back, the pack, attack, the knack, black, the slack, go, flow, slow, thrown, own, hack the zone, bone, the cone, resurrect, direct, connect, elect to select, respect, wreck the deck, check, spec, neck, direct, reject the sec, protect the next penthouse, hush, crush, rush, plush, hush, fuss, plush, trust, dust, must, plus the bust, just the crust to the lust of the trust, etch, fetch, stretch, tech, check, wreck, deck, neck, spec, exec, peck the back, neck the check, with the fleck of the spec, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, drink, pink, pinnacle, phantom, random, phantom, standing, phantom, coming in the anthem, powers the bomb, calm the storm, form the north to the swarm of the charm, money's the summit, the plummet, the dummy, gully, the fully, the bullies, dummy, lugs, ghost, boast, coast the most, post the toast to the host of the roast, pinnacle, phantom, event, spent, bent, sent, the rent to the lent, percent, ends for the bends, friends, pretend, send them trends to the end, stack, the crack, back, the pack, attack, the knack, black, the slack, go, flow, slow, thrown, own, hack the zone, bone, the cone. Ether's the air I breathe. Unseen wealth weave through the sleeve of the elite. A cruel ritual, spiritual missile, pistol grip on the fiscal principle. Invisible ink, sink the think, drink the brink. Where the link to the pink slip blinks. Winks at the chinks in the arm. A farmer, the charmer, alarm to disarm. Pockets ethereal, material, burial for the aerial, imperial, serial, confident aerial, burial of the burial, serial killer of the filler, thriller. Powers the vapor, vaporize the hater. Later, gator, navigator of the creator, elevator to the strata, data strata, better the chatter with the matter that matters. Luxuries haze, maze of the blaze, raise of the blaze of the gaze of the pays, days haze, praise the maze, raise the blaze of the phase of the stage, punch like a ghost, host, most, post the coast to the roast to the almost, lost the gloss, frost the boss, toss the dross to the cross of the gloss. From void to employed, annoyed, destroy the void with the joy of the alloy, Floyd the noia, toy with the void, anointed the pet to the jointed empires, empire, fires the wire, liars the prior, suppliers the dire, acquire the fire, inspire the Maya, inspire the choir to aspire, higher fire, ever the recruit, rule, do for the crew rules, school the fool with the tool, powers the pool, full of hull of the bull, to the skull to the color of the no, money's the mist, the twist, the list, the sister, wrist to the fist of the bliss, lux like persist, resist the twist and list, the miss, the list, the kiss, after a cruel event, prevent the band, sent the rent to the lane, content, next for the trans, friends pretend, send them best to the ends of the sand, stack the track, back the black, attack the slack, hack the pack, gold code hold with the fold to the soul, to the gold of the old, cosmic deposit, posit the orbit, forfeit the morbid to the morbid orbit, credit the debit, edit the credit. credit, submit the hit to the grit of the submit. Board the horde, sword the lord, accord the chord to the board restored. Pour the score, core the more, explore the shore of the lore implored. Private, eat the breeze, seat the weave, achieve the leave to the greed believed. Heat the seed, beat the fleet, complete the feat, the sweet receive. Diamonds the fuse, news the muse to the use to the rules abuse. Glance the finest, enhance the trance, advance the stance to the dance expands. Punch like a nebulous swell, held the bell, tell the cell to the well of the quail. Yell the spell, dwell the cell, propel the gel to the hell of the fail. Confident cipher, decipher the higher fire, wire the empire to the spire, inspire. Liar, fire, acquire the desire, no retire, entire the fire to the choir. Yeah, the plot hot, not the trot to the spot of the bot, not. Thought the thought, rock the broad, sought the art to the plot, not. Jet to the bed, jet the neck, get the wet, set to the threat, met. Yet the fret, let, pet the center of the threat, met. Enter the rule, cool duel, for the cool rule, school the cruel, the tool. Powers the pull, for the hull of the bull, or the skull to the olive of the null. Money's the mister, twist the list, assist the wrist to the fist of the bliss. Looks like persist, resist the twist and list the list of the kiss. Ain't the recruit will then prevent the band, sent the rent to the land contend. It's for the trans, friends pretend, send them bends to the ends of the sand. Stack the track, back the black, attack the slack, hack of the pack. Go, the whole, the full, to the soul, to the gold, to the old. Resurrect, direct, connect, elect, select, respect, wreck, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, project, sec, protect, next, connect, the elect, direct, penthouse, hush, crush, rush, plush, hush, flush, will hush, fuss, crust, trust, dust, must, plus, bust, just, crust, lust, trust to the dust of the must adjust. Deck, check, fetch, check, wreck, deck, neck, spec, exit, peck, back, neck, check, flex, spec to the wreck of the deck, select, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, drink, pink, wink, link, think, sink to the brink of the pink, drink, funk, trunk. Get there for the recruit, rule, do for the crew, rule, school the fool with a tool, powers the pull, full, hull of the bull, little skull to the color of the null. Money's the mister, twist the list, assist the wrist, the fist of the bliss. Looks like this list, resist the twist, the list, the list, the list of the kiss. The recruit will then prevent the band, sent the rent to the let contend. Ends for the trans, friends pretend, send them bends to the ends of the sand. Stack the track, back the black, attack the slack, hack the pack. Go, the whole, go, the gold to the soul, to the gold, to the old. Yo, hammer strike the split, forge the rift in the grit where the hit lands quick. Fishers hiss with the bliss of the mist, turn twist, list the wrist to the fist. Amble, anvil, civil until the thrill spills the bill to the chill of the skill. Powers the hammer, clamor the grammar, stammer the slammer to the jammer. Luxuries forge, gorge on the source, course the force to the horse of the course the remorse, endorse the force, divorce the source to the horse force. Confidence sniff, nip the fifth, gift the rift to the swift shift. Punch like a bellows, bellow, yellow the fellow to the mellow with the jello. From crack to stack, hack the track, back the black to the slack attack. Lack the knack, crack the pack, stack the rack with the hack in. Empire spire, wire the liar, hire the supplier to the dire require. Retire the Mari, inspire the choir, aspire the fire to the empire. Board the horde, sword the lord, accord the chord to the board restored. Poured the score, chord the more, explore the shore of the lore implored. Private forge, gorge, charge the barge to the large in charge. Yeah, forge of fixtures, mixtures, blisters, twisters, whiskers to the misters, twist to the twist. Powers the blister, mister the sister to the blister of the twist. Money's the hammer, the clamors, the grammar, slammer, the jammer to the clamor. Looks like dams, the slams, jams, the pants to the crayons of the fans. Yeah, forge of fishes, event the measure, pleasure the treasure to the leisure. Ends for the bends, friends the sends, trends the ends to the bend. Stack the crack, back the pack, attack the knack, black the slack. Go, flow, slow, thrown on, hack the zone, bone the cone. Molten, stolen the token to the broken, woken, spoken the joking, coking the token, broken the spoken to the woken of the token. Heat the beat, seek the fleet, complete the feat with the sweet heat, feet the street, meet the elite, delete the defeat with the sweet. Diamonds divide the tide, guide the pride to the side of the wide the stride, hide the tide with the pride of the guide. Punch like a quench, wrench, bench the stench to the trench of the quench, French the wrench, cringe the bench to the stench of the French. Yacht the plot, hot the knot, spot the trot to the lot of the bot, fought the thought, rock the broad, sought the art to the knot. Confidence, cipher the higher, wire the fire to the spire, liar require, desire, no retire, inspire the entire choir. Jet, set the bet, death the net, get the wet to the set threat, get the fret, let the pet, let the set with a sweat. Yo, forge of fixtures, mixtures, blisters, fisters, whiskers to the misters, twist. Powers the blister, mister the sister to the blister off the twist. Money's the hammer, and hammers the grammar, slammer the jammer, the to the clamor. Looks like games the slams, jams the pants to the hands of the fans. Forge of fishes, event the measure, pleasure the treasure to the leisure. Ends for the bends, friends the sends, trends the ends to the bends. Stack the crack, back the pack, attack the knack, black the slack. Go, flow, slow, thrown on, hack the zone, bone the crone. Know the bro, know the glow of the pro, throw low, too high. Yeah. Veto the echo, metro, retro, set, go, let no, fly. Yeah, power hour, sour, flower, tower, shower, cower, hour, mind, fine, dine, line, divine, spine, the line, shine, sign, line, choir, riot, dire, giants, clients, alliance, yeah. Resurrect, direct, connect, elect, select, respect, wreck, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, project, sec, protect, next, penthouses, hush, crush, rush, plush, blush, hush, fuss, thrust, trust, dust, plus, bust, just, crust, let's, check, wreck, deck, rec, spec, exec, peck, back, neck, check, flex, back, wreck, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink. Forge of fixtures, mixtures, blisters, sisters, whiskers to the misters, twist, powers the blister, mister the sister to the blister of things, whisk, the hammer, the dance, the grammar, slammer, the jammer to the clamor, looks like dams, the slams, jams, the pants, to the clans, of the clans of the fan zone, forge officials, event the measure, pleasure, the treasure to the leisure, and for the bands, friends, the sense, trends, the ends to the bend, stack the crack, back the pack, attack the knack, back the slack, go, flow, slow, thrown, own, hack the zone, bone the cone.
Helix twist in the mist, list the wrist to the fist of the bliss, persist. Haven helix, relic, the ethic to the metric of the genetic poetic. Strand, the land of the grand, command of the band, expand, stand, the center, the hand of the plan, glam, powers the code, load, the note of the root of the mode, explode, abode the code to the node of the road mode. Luxuries, jeans, seem to mean to the clean of the queen, gene between the scene of the mean of the clean. Confident code on, not on the mod con, to the outside of the god con, punch like a splice, dice, nice device to the price of the spice from base pair, stare, rare the air to the fair, of the care pair, dare the share to the bear of the flare. Enemies, envy to the levy, heavy the levy, heavy to the levy, levy the heavy to the bevy, envy, empires in cold mode, the nerd of the road of the load, code abode, the explode to the node, code board, the horde, sword, the lord, accord, chord, board, restored, port, score, core, more, explore, shore, lore, implored, restored. Heaven helix, mix the fix to the tricks of the kicks, helix, powers the mix, fix the tricks of the kicks of the mix, money's a strand up in a hand to the land of the grand, lux, life, expand the plan to the clan of the stand, heaven helix, even the bend, send, rent, lend, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, incense, stack, track, back, black, attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, cold, hold, bold, fold, told, sold, gold, DNA, play, day, the way to the leg of the pay, DNA, slay the day to the way of the late pay, private strand, band, land, the grand of the hand of the band, strand, comedic, expand of the land, grand, diamonds, double the trouble, rubble the hubble to the trouble, settle the double to the hubble, rubble, trouble, punch like a mutation, station, nation, the relation to the creation, station, relation, the nation to the station, creation, yacht, the plot, hot, not spot, trot, lot, bot, fought, thought, rot, sawed out, not plot, competent cipher, decipher, higher, fire, wire, spire, inspire, liar, acquire, desire, retire, entire, quiet, fire, higher, jets, eject, object, project, subject, direct, object, eject, detect, select, project, eject. From the twist list, miss the fist to the persist of the twist, insist the miss to the fist persist. Haven helix, mix the fix to the tricks of the kicks, helix, powers the mix, fix the tricks of the kicks of the mix. Money's the strand, that bend of the hand to the land of the grand, lux, life, expand the plan to the clan of the stand. Haven helix, even the bend, send, rent, lend, contend, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, and send, stack, track, back, black, attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, cold, hold, bold, fold, told, sold, gold, slow the coil, soil, toil the boil, to the spoil the coil, royal the soil, the boil, spoil, haven whispers, winners, dinners, sinners, spinners, grinners, grinners, spin, begin, kin, pin, line, pin and power, tower, tower, shower, cover our mind, fine, dine, line, divine, spine, align, shine, sign, line, no, bolo, flow, glow, no, throw, pro, echo, veto, metro, retro, sec, go, competent, quiet, riot, diet, giants, clients, compliance, alliance, science, science, stance, chance, dance, romance, resurrect, independent, genetics, clients, compliance, alliance, science, science, dance, chance, transit, advance, advance, romance, resurrect, direct, connect, elect, select, respect, rec, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, reject, sec, protect, next, connect, elect, direct, penthouse, hush, crush, rush, push, hush, puss, bus, jets, edge, reg, tech, check, rec, deck, next, spec, x, sec, peck, beck, neck, check, punch, spec, rec, deck, check, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, grink, pink, wink, link, think, sink, drink. Haven helix, mix the fix to the tricks of the kicks, helix, powers the mix, fix the tricks of the kicks of the mix, money's the strand at the hand to the land of the grand, lux, life, extend the plan to the clan of the stand. Haven helix, event, the bent, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, hens, trends, friends, pretend, bends, and send, stack, track, back, black, attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, cold, hold, bold, fold, toe, so, gold, twist the list, miss, fist, persist, haven helix, permanent, fervent, element, settlement, sent, vent, prevent, descent, ascent, descent. No, 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 no.
yeah. Stars align in the nexus, flexus of the cosmos with the boss gloss, lost to the cross, nebula net. Set the bed on the deck that's met with the sweat of the yet galactic grind. Mind the bind of the kind, find the shine in the blind. Confident captain, wrapped in the fraction, attraction to the action of the faction. Powers the pool, full huller, the node, the skull to the color, the bull, the school with the two of the do, but true to the feel of the Jew. Luxuries void, deployed the asteroid to the droid, annoyed with the toy Floyd, the boy, the anointed, the pointed, join it to the exploited. From black hole, bold the fold to the toll gold of the old cold, soul the whole, mold the boat to the fold of the scold. Enemies over the forfeit, merit the hit to the grid of the summit, credit the dead, the edit the credit to orbit of the morbid, punch like a supernova, nova over the rover to the clover of the over, cover the hover, discover the lover to the rover clover. Empire expands in the sands of the grand plans, commands, clans, stands, brands, lands, and stands to the bands of the sands, commands. Board the void, destroy the annoyed, employ the joy to the alloy, toy the void with the point, join it, exploit it. Nexus, nebula, stella, fella, teller of the seller to the dweller, seller. Powers a stellar, compeller, the teller to the seller, stella. Money's the orbit that orbit the forfeit, merit the hit to the grit, submit. Lux, life, commit, admit the fit to the lit of the quit. Nexus, nebula, event, the prevent, bent, sent, rent, lent, content, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, ends, send, stack, track back like a text, like hack, pack, gold, cold, hold, fold, told, sold, gold, old. Cosmic connect, direct the elect to the select, respect, break, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, reject, sec, pre-tech, next, connect, private star bar, father scar to the cover, the jar, bizarre, star, the jar, mar, the tar, to arbor, the scar, diamonds diffuse in the muse, news, fuse to the use, rules, abuse, glance, finance, enhance, trance, advance, dance, expanse, romance, funds, punch like a pulsar, post, host the post to the bolts of the post, the wolves, so to the bolts to the volt to your soul, yacht in the black, crack the track, back the slack to the pack, attack, lag, knack, crack, pack, stack, rack, hack. Competent cipher, decipher, higher fire, wire, spire, inspire, liar, acquire, desire, retire, attire, quiet fire. Jets eject the object to the project, to the subject, direct the deck, detect the select to the project. From the core war, more the lord to the shore, explore, implore, port, score, core, more, restore, board, the core, lord, sword, horde. Nexus, nebula, stella, fella, teller of the seller to the dweller, seller. Powers the stellar, compeller, the teller to the seller, stella. Money's the orbit that orbit the forfeit, merit the hit to the grid, submit, lux, life, commit, admit the fit to the lit or the quit. Nexus, nebula, event, the prevent, bend, sent, rent, lent, content, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, ends, send, stack, track back like a tax, like hack, pack, cold, hold, bold, fold, told, sold, those, slow the cosmic roll, told us over the gold, cold, diamond, bold, hold, fold, cold, shoulder, old, gold, overload. Nexus, whispers, winners, dinners, sinners, spinners, in the screen, winds, bin, begin, kin, thin line, thin, tower, glass, tower, flower, tower, power, shower, cover, hour, mind, fine, dine, line, divine, spine, a line, shine, sign, line, no, bow, low, flow, glow, no, grow, pro, echo, metro, retro, set, go. Competent choir, riot, dire, giants, clients, alliance, science, finance, dance, trance, and trance dance. Resurrect the defect, connect, elect, select, sec, respect, rec, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, reject, sec, protect, next, penthouses, hush, crush, rush, plush, plus, fuss, trust, dust, must. Dust, must, jet, fetch, check, rec, deck, next, spec, exec, peck, neck, check, flex, spec, rec, deck, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, drink, pink, wink, blink, pink, sink, bring, pink, drink, pink, drink, funk, trunk, junk. Nexus, nebula, stella, fella, teller of the seller to the dweller, seller. Powers the stellar, compeller, the teller to the seller, stella. Money's the orbit that orbit the forfeit, merit the hit to the grid, submit. Lux, life, commit, admit the fit to the lit or the quit. Nexus, nebula, event, the prevent, bend, sent, rent, lent, content, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, and send, stack, track back with the text like hack, pack, gold, cold, told, bold, fold, told, sold, gold, old, told, bold, fold, told, sold, gold, old, cold, gold, bold, told, sold, gold, old. Fade the cascade, made the parade, paid, shade, glade, laid, nexus, nebula, permanent, fervent, element, settlement, sent, bent, men, vent, prevent, descent, ascent. Yo, ink dips in the quantum flux, lux from the crux where the ducks get flux. Cool quantum, random the phantom to the command of the anthem. Quantum particles part, heart the chart to the smart dart of the art in part. Start the card, part the tart to the heart of the smart. Powers the wave, cave the grave to the brave, rave of the save, wave, crave the save, pave the way to the grave of the rave. Luxury script, flip the trip to the grip of the rip script, clip the dip, ship the whip to the lip of your clips. Confidence scribe, tribe the vibe to the drive of the jive, scribe, punch like a superposition, position, mission, and the vision to the vision, collision, commensurate, certain, hurt the curtain to the dirt, and the certain flirt with the inert, assert the convert to the over, enemies entangle the tangle, mangle the bangle to the spangle, entangle
mangle, strangle the wrangle, dangle the bangle to the tangle. Empire's equation, nation to station to the relation, creation and the nation to the station of the creation. Board the board, sword the lord, a court, board, restored, port, score, core, more, explore, shore, law, implored, restored. Quilt, quantum, sum the drum to the hum of the quantum. Powers the sum, rum the drum to the hum of the money's the cool baby that they hit to the fit of the submit. Looks like the myth, the lit to the quit with the fit. Quilt, quantum, event, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, incense, track, back, attacks like hack, pack, gold code, hold, fold, told, soul, gold, old. Wave function, funk, trunk the junk, the bunk of the funk, punk the skunk to the trunk of the junk funk. Private, quit bit, hit the fit to the sit, the quit bit, lit the hit, commit the fit to the bit. Diamonds the frack, the act, fact the pack to the track to the act, attract the pack, exact the fact to the track. Punch like an entanglement, angle, tangle the mangle to the spangle, angle, wrangle the dangle, strangle the bangle to the angle. Yeah, the plot, hot, not spot, trot, lot, bot, thought, rock, brought, sought, art, not plot, calm, front and cipher, desire, liar, fire, why inspire, liar, acquire, desire, retire, entire, choir, fire, higher, jet, eject, object, project, subject, direct, object, eject, detect, select, project, eject. From the spin, wind, bend the kin to the thin of the wind, spin, grin, the inner, spin, the sinners, dinners, winners, whispers. Will, quantum, sum the drum to the hum of the quantum. Powers the sum, rum the drum to the hum of the money's the quarter bit, the hit to the fed of the submit. Lux, life, and it, the lit to the quit of the fit. Quill, quantum, even the bent, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, and sense. Stack, back, like a deck, slack, hack, pack. Go cold, hope, fold, told, soul, gold, old. Slow the flow, no glow, pro, throw low, high veto, echo, metro, retro, set, goal, and no fly by, sky, wide, side, power, hour, sour, flower, tower, shower, cower, hour, mind, fine, dine, line, divine, spine, a line, shine, sign, line, no bow, low, flow, glow, no throw, pro, echo, veto, metro, retro, set, go, confident, riot, diet, giants, clients, compliance, alliance, science, finance, dance, chance, trance, intravan, stance, romance. Resurrect, terrific, select, respect, wreck, deck, check, spec, deck, wreck, reject, sec, protect, next, connect, elect, direct, penthouses, crush, rush, plush, plush, trust, plus, bus, just, rust, stretch, fetch, tech, check, wreck, deck, next, spec, exec, peck, beck, neck, check, flex, spec, wreck, deck, check, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punks, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, drink, pink, wink, link, think, krill. Quantum, sum the drum to the hum of the quantum. Powers the sum, rum the drum to the hum of the money's the core that bit the hit to the fit of the submit. Lux, life, emit the lit to the quit of the fit. Quill, quantum, event, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, ends, sit back, strap back like a fit, like hold. Scribe the tribe, vibe, drive, jive. Quill, quantum, permanent, fervent, element, settlement, sent, bent, men, vent, prevent, descent, ascent. Yo, crack the earth open, I crawl from the crevice like a king unchained. Rift, revenant veins, pumping venom, turn venomous gain. City split wide, I straddle the divide with thighs on the prize. Bro, full slide into the tide, I ride the high with the skies cover mine. Pockets rich deeper than grace for the slaves to the 9 to 5. Grind, mine, refined like wine. Aged in vaults where the vaults align. Powers the fracture, I master disaster for the pastor. Preaching patience, I chase the placement at the apex. Vexed by the basics, not evasion. Luxury leaks from the seams, dreams beam like laser sights on the scene. Mean, green machine, clean sweep. Reap what I scheme in between. Enemies peep from the deep, sleep on the leap. Wait to the sweep, I sweep the street. Two to the sweet elite, heat, complete defeat. Confident phantom, random acts of stacking. Cracking the phantom pain, gain insane. Chain the rain, plain to Spain, disdain for the lame. From the rift I gift the shift, lift a gift to thrift to myth. Bustin' bliss, miss the kiss of death, Beth. With the wealth, stealth, health in the abyss. Rift, revenant, ghost boss, tossing lost to the lost cause. Power pause, not applause for the laws I endorse. Money's the rift that lifts the gifted, sifted from the shifted stiffs. Lux, life drifts, gifts the rifts with infinite scripts. Rift, revenant, in horizon where the horizon bends. Ends for the friends who pretend to the wind. Stack, crack the back of the pack, attack with the knack for the knack. Black, gold, slow, burn to the throne, on the hack. Portal, mortal, coil, uncoil, photo, boil, recoil, loyal from the soil, boil, the turmoil, loyal. Boardrooms quake when I wake the snake in the lake of stakes, mistakes, lakes for the fakes, I take the cake, no breaks. Private dial, smile, what a pile, compiles the trials and the trials. One, gun for the sun, run the fun, stun the one who done wrong. Diamonds rip the light, night, flight to the height, despite ignite. Bite the mic, tight, sight the fight, right the slight with might. Punch like a bolt, slam, damn, the clam, jam, ram, the stand with glam. Program the algorithm, the kingdom come, hum the drum of the sum. Confidence, cipher, decipher the higher fire. Wire, be empire, higher liar. Fight the supplier, acquire the desire, no retire. Yeah, notch the plot, hot, trot to the spot where the knots untied. Ride the tide, hide the pride, nah, stride wide, providing the vibe from fracture to factor, actor, director, vector, the sector to nectar, hector, the debt to bet to let to center of the set to set. Revenant, ghost boss, tossing lost to the lost cause. Power pause, not applause for the laws I endorse. When the rift, the list, the gifted, sifted from the shifted steps. Lux, life drifts, gifts the riffs with infinite scripts. Rip, revenant, event horizon with the horizon bends. Ends for the friends who pretend, send it to the wind. Stack, crack the back of the pack, attack with the knack for the knack. Black or blow, slow burn to the throne, on the hack. Resurrect the defect, connect the elect to the select sect of respect. Wreck the deck, check the spec, neck and neck, not direct. Penthouse pulse with a hush to the crush, rush the plush, took the plush, plus the thrust, trust the dust to the must. Jet, the sketch, fetch the wretch, stretch the tech, check the wreck, deck the neck with the spec. To the exact punch, drunk funk, drunk to funk, junk gets puncturing to the brink, link the kink, think the sink, drink the pink ink, wink, rip the vent, prevent the vent, sent the bent to the lent percent, rent the 10, meant to spend, ferment the present, lexicon lux, flux of bucks, trucks of ducks, pluck no pluck the pluck, stuck, luck the muck, chuck the suck, up the truck, cannon and abandoned, common con, done, sun the run to the sun, spawn, gun the fun, won the ton, won the bond, stun the nun, clan the plan, fan the brand, nah, grandstand, land the band, command the sand, expand the gland of the grand plan, rip, revenant, ghost boss, tossing lost to the lost cause, power pause, not applause for the laws I endorse, money's the rip, the lips, the gifted, sifted from the shifted steps, lux, life drip, skips the riffs with infinite scripts, rip, revenant, even horizon with the horizon bends, ends for the friends who pretend, send to the wind, stack, crack the back of the pack, attack with the knack for the knack, black or flow, slow burn to the throne, on the hack, fade the blade, made the raid paid, shade the glade laid, rift, revenant, permanent, fervent, element, settlement, sent, bent the men, vent the scent, vent the scent, scent. Yo, draped and sable, I scale, aspire to the empire where the fire never tires. Black silk slick, quick wick to the thick of the pick where the rich get thicker. Towering towers, hours of power, sour to the flower in the hours. The cower is carver is confident, prowler in the hour, glower at the scowler in power. The brawler, luxuries, mandel, handle the candle, the scandal, the vandal to the sandal, scandal. No handle for the vandal, candle the scandal to the mandal of the grand plan. Pockets lined with the fine, mind the shine from the vine to the line of the divine. Sign the 9, dine on the swine, shine the line to the mind of the time, from the base to the chase, face the race with the grace of the ace in the place, erase the trace, embrace the vase, taste the haste and the race to the base. Enemies envy the plenty, 2020 plenty, the century to the entry, penalty sent the vent, meant the scent to the scent of the ascent event. Punch like a fur-clad blade, shade the glade with the paid parade, made the raid, laid the shade in the glade of the blade. Empire expands, lands the bands to the sands, to the grand plans, commands the clans, fans the brands to the lands of the stands. Boardrooms boom with a gloom, turn to zoom, room for the doom, not consume, assume the throne, on the zone, bone the cone of the alone. Sable fire, higher the fire, wire the liar to the empire's choir, powers the attire, inspire the dire to the fire, require money's the further, blur the poor, tour the cure to the pure allure, lux, life secure, endure the lure, assure the tour of the pure, sable spire, then the Maya, sent the higher to the fire's desire, ends the tires, friends the liars, trends aspires to fire, stack the black, attack the slack, crack the pack with the knack intact, gold, ho, fold the old to the gold of the told, ebony ascent, descent for the spent, bent the event to the prevalent, content the ascent, meant the scent to the vent of the bent, jet to the bent, death the net to the wet set of the threat met, yet the fret, let the pet met with the sweat of the debt, regret, private peak, speak, weak the freak to the seek, streak, gonna make a leap, heat the seat, beat the fleet, complete the feat with a sweet deceit, diamonds dance in the trance, chance the lance to the advanced stance, romance, glance the finance, enhance the trance to the extent, stance, punch, like a spire, Zaya, wire the choir to the higher buyer, liar the fire, require desire, no retire the empire, yacht, notch the plot, hot, trot to the spot with the knots untied, lot, fold the thought, brought the rock to the saw, art, confidence, cipher the higher fire, wire the spire, inspire, entire the choir, retire the liar to the higher, from the dark box, spark the arc to the park lock, mark the shark and bark the dark to the spark, clan the plan, fan the brand to the grandstand, land band, command the sand, expand the gland of the grand. Sable spire, higher the fire, wire the liar to the empire's choir, powers the attire, inspire the dire to the fire, require money's the fur, the blur, the poor, tour the cure to the pure allure, lux, life, secure, endure the lure, assure the tour of the pure, sable spire, event the Maya, sent the higher to the fire's desire, ends the tires, friends and liars, trends aspires to the fire, stack the black, attack the slack, crack the pack with the knack intact, go bold, ho, fold the old to the gold to the toe, resurrect the defect, connect the elect to the select, sec, respect, wreck the deck, check the spec, neck, direct, reject, sec, protect, penthouses, poets, the hush, crush, rush the plush, blush, touch the dust, must, plus, bust, jet, setch the stretch, fetch the wretch, stretch the tech, check, wreck, deck the neck with the spec, exec, back, punch,
punch drunk, funk trunk, junk the funk, junk is punk, shrink, brink, link the kink, think the sink, drink the pink, sable spire, higher the fire, wire the liar to the empire's choir, powers the attire, inspire the diet to the fire, require money's a fur, the blur, the poor, tour the cure to the pure allure, lux life secure, endure the lore, assure the tour of the pure, sable spire, event the Maya, sent the higher to the fire's desire, ends the tires, friends the liars, trends aspires to the fire, stack the black, attack the slack, crack the pack with the knack intact, gold, gold, hold, fold the old to the gold of the toes, gold, gold, hold, fold the old to the gold of the toes, gold, gold, hold, fold the old to the gold of the toes, gold, gold, hold, fold the old to the gold of the toes. Yeah, 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 get it, get it, damn, da da dum, dum, da da dum, 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 da da dum, dum, da da dum, 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 da da dum, da da dum, 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 da da dum, 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 da 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 da. Yo, twilight drapes the landscape. I cape the escape where the shape of the fate reshape. Vesper veil, pale the tail to the sail of the gale that unveils the malevolent male. Shadows swallow the hollow, follow the swallow to the wallow of the allowed to settle. Powers the shroud, proud the crowd to the loud, aloud in the cloud of the vow. Luxury lingers in fingers, singers the stingers to the wingers of the zingers. No fingers on triggers, bigger the figures to the rigor of the vigor. Deliver confident dust, trust the husk, the musk, the plus thrust. Punch like a crescent descent, meant the event to the prevent of the bent from Eve to believe, achieve the relief to the sleeve of the grieve, deceive, receive the conceive, perceive the believe to the weave of the eve. Enemies envy the plenty, 20 the century entry penalty sent, vent, meant the scent, sent ascent to vent, content ascent, empires eclipse, lips the slip to the grips of the trips, eclipse ships the whips to the lips of the eclipse, board the horde, sword the lord, accord, cord, board, restored, port, score, core, more explore, shore, lore, implored, restore, prevail, pale the tail, sail, gale, unveil, malevolent male, powers the shroud, proud crowd, loud, aloud, cloud, vowed, money's the dust that husk the must, plus thrust, dust must, best prevail, event, the bent, sent, rent, lent, contempt, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, incense, stack, crack, backpack, attack, knack, black, slack, go, flow, slow, throne, own, hack, zone, bone, cone, evening empire, fire, the wire, higher, supplier, dire, retire, mire, inspire, choir, aspire, higher, empire, higher, jet, set, debt, net, wet, set, threat, met, yet, fret, let, pet, set, sweat, debt, regret, net, set, private veil, sail, frail, the trail to the rail of the pale tail, heat, seat, beat, fleet, complete feet, sweet, deceit, receipt, diamonds, divide, tide, guide, tried, wide, stride, hide, guide, punch like a moonlit spite, light the night to the fight of the sight, ignite, bite, tight, right, slight, might, yacht, plot, hot, knot, spot, trot, lot, bot, fought, thought, rot, brought, sought, ought, not, confident, cipher, decipher, higher, fire, wire, spire, inspire, liar, require, desire, retire, entire, choir, fire, higher. Vesper veil, pale the tail, sail, gale, unveil, malevolent male, powers the shroud, proud crowd, loud, aloud, cloud, vowed, money's the dust that husk the must, plus, dust must, Vesper veil, event, the bent, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, incense, stack, crack, backpack, attack, knack, black, slack, go, flow, slow, throne, own, hack, zone, bone, cone, slow the eve, heave, leave the grief to the weave, achieve, relief, sleeve, deceive, receive, conceive, perceive, believe, deep, Vesper whispers, winners, dinners, sinners, spinners, inners, grin, win, spin, begin, kin, thin line, thin power, hour, sour, flower, tower, shower, cower, hour, mind, fine, dine, line, divine, spine, align, shine, sign, line, no, bow, low, flow, glow, no, throw, pro, echo, vetro, metro, retro, set, go, comfort, then, quiet, riot, diet, giants, clients, compliance, alliance, science, finance, dance, trance, introvent, stance, resurrect, direct, connect, elect, select, respect, wreck, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, reject, sec, protect, next, connect, elect, penthouse, hush, crush, rush, plush, blush, hush, fuss, plus, must, plus, bust, just, crust, lust, trust, dust, must, adjust, jets, X, stretch, text, check, wreck, deck, neck, spec, exec, peck, beck, neck, check, flex, spec, wreck, deck, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, drink, pink, wink, link, think, sink, brink, pink, drink, funk, trunk, junk. Vesper veil, pale the tail, sail, gale, unveil, malevolent male, powers the shroud, proud crowd, loud, aloud, cloud, vowed, money's the dust that husk the must, plus, crust, dust, must, Vesper veil, event, the bent, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, incense, stack, crack, backpack, attack, knack, black, slack, gold, flow, slow, throne, own, hack, zone, bone, cone, wait, cape, shape, fate, reshape, Vesper veil, eternal, infernal, journal, kernel, infernal, Colonel Inferno. Yo, breeze, whispers through the peak, seeks the weak to the meek who can't speak the streak. Zephyr zenith, zenith the zenith to the breath of the death. That's the meth for the theft. Winds, wind, the grind to the mind of the kind that bind the shine and the blind. Find comfort and gust, trust the thrust of the dust of the must, the just bust. Powers the zephyr, heifer the tether to the weather of the better endeavor. Never the sever, clever the lever to the fever of the never. Luxuries lift swift, the rift to the gift of the shift. Drift the drift, the thrift to the lift of the rift swift. Punch like a gale hail, pale the tail to the sail of the fail hail. Whale the trail to the mail of the pale. From calm to storm, form warm the swarm to the norm of the form storm. Transform the norm to the swarm of the warm. Enemies scatter the matter, fed had to the letters, better had to the spatter of the empires. Apex vex the specs to the checks of the Rex. Apex flex the specs to the checks of the apex Rex. Board the horde, sword the lord, accord board the board, sport, core, more, explore, shore, lore, implored, restored. Zephyrs in it, the breath, death, meth, death. Powers the zephyr, heifer, tether, weather, better and death. But the bunnies are when the grind, the mind, kind, bind, shine, blind, fine. Looks life behind the grinder, the kind of the shine. Zephyrs in it, the vent, the bent, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, ends, send, stack, track, back, black attack, slack, hack, pack, go, cold, ho, bold, photo, so go, do. The empire, fire the wire, higher supplier, fire require, buyer, inspire, choir, aspire, fire, rain, or higher, wire, jets, jet, the set to the wet of the threat, met yet, threat, let pet, set, sweat, that, regret, net, set, jet, private, zephyr, heifer, differ, the emperor to the refer of the defer, transfer, the emperor to the refer, defer, heat the feet, sweet the seat, receipt, complete, fleet, beat, seat, heat, diamonds, drift the gift to the lift of the rift, swift, the drift, thrift, lift, punch like a whirlwind swirl, hurl the pearl to the girl of the world, swirl the world to the hurl, pearl girl, yacht, the plot, hot, not spot, trot, lot, bot, fought, thought, rot, sot, art, not plot, yacht, confidence, cipher, decipher, higher, fire, wire, spire, inspire, liar, require, desire, retire, quiet, fire, higher, spire. Zephyrs in it, the breath, death, meth, death. Powers the zephyr, heifer, tether, weather, better and never. Money's the wind that grind, a mind, kind, bind, shine, blind, fine, looks life behind the grind, the kind of the shine. Zephyrs in it, the bent, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, ends, send, stack, track, back, black attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, code, hobo, photo, so go, do. Slow the blow, flow, know the glow, pro, throw, low, high, veto, echo, metro, retro, sec, go, let, no, fly by, sky, wide, side, flow, power, hour, sour, flower, tower, shower, cower, hour, mind, fine, dine, line, divine, spine, align, shine, sign, line, go, low, flow, glow, no, pro, echo, veto, metro, retro, sec, go, confident, quiet, riot, diet, giants, clients, compliance, alliance, science, finance, dance, chance, tense, and trance, advance, dance, romance, dance, resurrect, direct, connect, elect, select, respect, wreck, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, reject, sec, protect, next, connect, collect, direct, resurrect, penthouse, hush, crush, rush, blush, hush, bust, thrust, trust, dust, must, plus, bust, dust, crust, lust, trust, dust, must, adjust, bust, pledge, stitch, fetch, stretch, tech, check, wreck, deck, next, spec, exec, get, back, neck, check, flex, spec, wreck, deck, check, etch, punch, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, drink, pink, wink, wink, think, sink, brink, pink, drink, funk, trunk, junk, punch, trunk, Zephyrs in his zenith, the breath, death, meth, death, powers the zephyr, heifer, tether, weather, ever and never, money's the wind that grind, the mind, kind, bind, shine, blind, fine, love's life, behind the grind to the kind of the shine, Zephyrs in it, the vent, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, ends, send, stack, track, back, black attack, slack, hack, pack, go, code, hobo, photo, so go, do. Breeze, the T's, please, see. Zephyrs in it, permanent, prevent, element, settlements, and vent, prevent, ascent, breeze. Yo, Yo, summon, I come from the cumulus humming, the numbness to summer stun. Phantom pinnacle, criminal pinnacle, minimal principle, original, cynical, climb the climb where the times are crime. Prime the grind, the sublime design, mind, spine, align, find the blind who find no line. Shadow stretch the wretch, etch the sketch of the wealth, uncheck, direct the sec, protect the spec, reject the debt, connect the net. Luxury lurks in the murk, perk the work to the smirk of the clerk, turn king. Ring the bell, the cell, propel the spell, dwell in the wellspring. Confident ascent, descent for the spent, meant the event to prevent lament. Sent the tent to the vent, meant the scent to the sense of ascent. Plunge through the blue, through the news, through the few, pursue the rule, true to the glue, rule the stew with the who knew the view from the pew. Empire's empire, fires higher, liars, triers, the players die, like a fire, into the mire, inspire the choir to aspire higher from base to face, race the space, trace the grace to the ace in place, haste the base, erase the chase, embrace the base of the taste and haste. Pinnacle, phantom, random, phantom, standing, phantom, commanded the anthem, powers of bam, calm the storm, formed and on to the swarm of the charm, money's the summit, the plummet, the dummy, gully, the fully, the bullies, dummy, lugs, ghost, coast, the most, the toast of the host of the rose, pinnacle, phantom, events, spend, bends to the rent to the land, percent, ends for the bends, friends pretend, send them to the end, stack the crack, back the pack, attack the knack, black the slack, gold flows, slow, throne on, hack the zone, bone the cone. Yeah. Apex attacks, facts attracts that relax, relax on the axe, max the facts, tax the wax, relax. Now extract the pack, board the horde, sword the lord, accord the chord to the board, ignored, pour the score, more the core, explore the shore of the lord restored. Private peak, speak weak to the freak, seek the streak of the meek to the elite, heat the seat, beat the fleet, complete the feat with the sweet deceit. Diamonds dance, trance, chance the lance, advance the stance, the dome, sense the finance, enhance the transpants, nah, expands, punch like aspire, fire, wire the choir, higher the layers of bias, fire, fire the tires, fire the Maya to the empire, you got the plot, hot the knot, spot the trot to the lot, I'm by, fault the thought, rock the rot, soft the knot, shoot the art, confidence, cipher, decipher the higher, wire the fire to impact, aspire, lie, fire, for the desire, no retire, fire the tire, press of the bit, dip the net, get the wit to the set of the threat, get the fret, lift the pit, met the sip with the sweat of the dead, pinnacle phantom, random phantom, standing phantom, committing the anthem, powers the bomb, calm the storm, form the norm to the swarm of the charm, money's a summit, the plummet, the dummy, gully, the fully, the bully's dummy, lux, ghost, boast, coast, the most, to toast to the host of the rose, pinnacle phantom, events, spent, bend, sit the rinse of the lamp, percent, ends for the bends, friends pretend, send them to the end, stack the crack, back the pack, attack the knack, black the slack, go, flow, slow, throne, own, hack the zone, bone the cone, yeah. Resurrect the wreck, connect the lek to select, respect, wreck the deck, check, spec, neck, direct, project the sec, protect the next, penthouse, hush, 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 dust, must, plus the bust, just the crust of the lust of the trust, jet set, stretch, tech, check, wreck, deck, next, spec, exec, peck the beck, neck, the check with the fleck of the spec, punch, bump, trunk, jump, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, drink, pink, wink. Pinnacle phantom, random phantom, standing phantom, committing the anthem. Powers the bomb, calm the storm, form the norm to the swarm of the charm. Money's the summit, the plummet, the dummy, gully, the fully, the bully's dummy, lux, ghost, boast, coast the most, to toast to the host of the roast. Pinnacle phantom, events, spend, bend, sit the rent to the lamp, percent, ends for the bends, friends pretend, send them trends to the end, stack the crack, back the pack, attack the knack, black the slack, go, flow, slow, throne, own, hack the zone, bone the cone. Yo, ether's the air I breathe, unseen wealth, weave through the sleeve of the elite, accrual, ritual, spiritual, missile, pistol, grip on the fiscal principle, invisible ink, sink the think, drink the brink with a link to the pinks, the blinks, winks at the chinks in the armor, farmer, the charmer, alarm to disarm, pockets ethereal, material, burial for the aerial, imperial, serial, confident, aerial, burial of the burial, serial killer of the filler, thriller, powers the bear, blur, vaporize the hater, later, gator, navigator of the creator, elevator to the strata, data, strata, batter, the chatter with the matter that matters, luxuries, haze, maze of the blaze, phase of craze of the gaze of the pays, days, haze, praise the maze, raise the blaze to the phase of the stage, punch like a ghost, most, post the coast of the roast of the almost lost the cross, thrust the boss, toss the dross to the cross of the cross, from lost that void, to employed, annoyed, destroy the void with the joy of the alloy, void, annoyed, toy with the voided, anointed, appointed to the jointed, empires, empire, fires the wire, layers the priors, the players, the dire, car the fire, retire the Maya, inspire the choir to aspire, fire, at the accrual, dual fuel for the crew, rule school, the fool with the tool, powers a pull, full hull of the bull, throw the skull to the coal of the null, money's the mist, that twist the list, assist the wrist, to the fist of the bliss, lux, life persist, resist the twist, and list the mist, to the list of the kiss, death the recruit event, prevent the band, sent the rent to the land content, ends for the trends, friends pretend, send them bends to the ends of the sand, stack the track, back the black, attack the slack, hack the pack, go cold hold, bold the fold, told the soul to the gold of the old. Yo, cosmic deposit, posit the orbit, forfeit the morbid to the morbid orbit, credited the debit, edited the credit, submit, hit to the grid of the summit, board the horde, sword the lord, accord the chord to the board restored, pour the score, pour the more, explore the shore, but the lore implored, private, eat the breathe, seek the weave, achieve the leave, to the greed, believed, heat the seed, beat the fleet, complete the feat with a sweet receipt, diamonds diffuse the fuse, news the muse to the use of the ruse, abuse, glance the finance, enhance the trance, advance the stance to the dance, expanse, trans with a nebulous swell, head the bell to the cell, to the well of the quail, the spell, dwell the cell, propel the gel to the hell of the fail, confident cipher, decipher the higher fire, wire the empire to the spire, inspire, liar, fire, acquire, desire, no retire, entire, turn the choir, yacht the plot, hot, not the trot, the spot of the bot, not fought the thought, brought the brought, sought the art to the plot, not jet to the bed, get the neck, get the wet, set to the threat, net, get the fret, let, pet the set with a sweat, debt to the regret, net. Hey, the recruit, dual fuel for the crew, rule school, the fool with the tool, powers the pull, full hull of the bull, dull the skull to the coal of the knoll, money's the mist, that twist the list, assist the wrist, to the fist of the bliss, lux, life persist, resist the twist, and list the mist, to the list of the kiss, head the recruit event, prevent the bend, sent the rent to the land content, ends for the trans, friends pretend, send the bends to the ends of the sand, stack the track, back the black, attack the slack, hack the pack, go cold hold, bold the fold, told the soul to the gold of the old. Resurrect, direct, connect, elect, select, respect, wreck, check, spec, direct, reject, sec, protect, next, connect, elect, direct, penthouse, hush, crush, rush, plush, hush, fuss, trust, dust, must, plus, bust, just crust, lust, trust to the dust, from this to dust, stretch, fetch, tech, check, wreck, deck, next, spec, exec, peck, back, neck, check, flex, back to the record, the deck select, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, drink, pink, wink, link, think, sink to the brink of the pink, drink, funk, trunk. Heather a cruel, dual fuel for the cruel rule, school the fool with the tool, powers the pull, full hull of the bull, dull the skull to the call of the null, money's the mist, the twist, the list, assist, the wrist to the fist of the bliss, lux, life persist, assist, the twist, and list the mist to the list of the kissed, at the recruit event, prevent the band, sent the rent to the link, contend, ends for the trans, friends pretend, send them bands to the ends of the sand, stack the track, back the black, attack the slack, hack the pack, go cold hold, bold the fold, told the soul to the gold of the old.
Yo, 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 ha, ha, yo, 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 yo. Yo, hammer strike the split for the rift in the grid where the hit lands quick. Vicious hits with the bliss of the mist, turn twist at the wrist of the fist. Anvil, civil until the thrills to the bill to the chill of the skill. Powers the hammer, clamor the grammar, stem of the slammer, tip the jammer, lookery's forge, gorge on the source. Course the force of the horse of the course the remorse, endorse the force, divorce the source of the horse force. Confidence, myth, the fifth, dip, the swift shift. Punch like a bellows, bellow, yellow, fellow to the mellow with the jello. From crack to stack, hack the track, back the black to the slack, attack like the knack, crack the pack, stack the rack with the hack. Empire's fire, why you the liar, higher the supply to the dire, retire the mire, inspire the choir, aspire the fire to the empire. Board the horde, sword the lord, accord the chord to the board, restore, pour the score, chord the more, explore the shore of the lore, implored, private forge, gorge, charge the bar to the lodge, implored. Forge officials, mixtures, blisters, sisters, whiskers to the misters, quiz powers the blister, mister the sisters to the blister of the twist. Money's the hammer that clamours the grammar, slammer the jammer to the clamor, looks like dams the slams, jams the pants, the clans the fans. Forge officials, even the measure, pleasure the treasure to the leisure, ends for the bends, friends the sends, trends the ends to the bends, stack the crack, back the pack, attack the neck, back the slack, go flow slow, thrown on, hack the zone, bone the cone, molten, stolen the token to the broken, woken, spoken, the joking, coking the token, broken the spoken to the woken of the token, heat the beat, seat the fleet, complete the feat with a sweet heat, feet the street, meet the elite, delete the defeat with the sweet, diamonds divide the tie, guide the pride to the side of the wide, the stride, hide the tide with the pride of the guide, punch like a quench, wrench, bench the stench, to the trench of the quench, French the wrench, French the wrench, to the stench of the French, yak the plot, hot the knot, spot the trot to the lot of a bot, fought the thought, wrought the brought, soft the art to the knot, competent cipher the higher, wire the fire to the spire, liar, choir, desire to retire, inspire the entire choir, jet to the bed, get the net, get the wet to the set, threat, yet the fret, let the pet, met the set, put the sweat, dead, forge of fissures, mixtures, blisters, sisters, whiskers to the misters, twist, powers the blister, mister the sister to the blister of the twist, money's the hammer that clamours the grammar, slammer the jammer to the clamor, looks like dams the slams, jams the pans of the clans of the fans, forge of fissures, isn't the measure, measure the treasures, ain't the leisure, ends for the bends, friends the sends, trends the ends to the bends, stack the crack, back the pack, attack the neck, back the slack, go flow slow, thrown on, hack the zone, bone the cone, slow the blow, know the glow of the proto, low to high, vector the echo, metro, retro, secco, let no fly, power, hour, sour, flower, tower, shower, cower, our mind, fine, dine, line, divine, spine, align, shine, sign, line, quiet, riot, diet, giants, clients, compliance, alliance, resurrect the wreck, connect, collect, select, respect, wreck, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, eject, sec, protect, next, penthouse, hush, crush, blush, blush, hush, fuss, rust, trust, dust, must, plus, bust, just, crust, lust, jets, etch, fetch, stretch, tech, check, wreck, deck, neck, spec, exec, peck, back, neck, check, flex, spec, wreck, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, yeah, forge, officials, mixtures, blisters, sisters, whiskers to the misters, twist, powers the blister, mister and the sister to the blister of the twist, money's the hammer that clamours the grammar, slammer the jammer to the clamor, looks like dams the slams, jams the pants, the clans of the fans, forge, officials, even the measure, pleasure the treasure to the leisure, ends for the bends, friends the sends, trends the ends to the bends, stack the crack, back the pack, attack the neck, back the slack, go flow slow, thrown on, hack the zone, on the cone, on.
Yo, helix twist in the mist, list the wrist to the fist of the bliss persist. Heaven helix, relative ethic to the metric to the genetic code. Strand the land to the grand command of the band. Expand, stand the sand to the hand of the plank land. Powers the code, load the node to the road of the mode. Explode above the code to the node of the road mode. Luxuries genes, seem the mean to the clean of the queen gene. Between the scene to the mean of the clean. Comforting code on, not on the mod con to the odd side of the god con. Punch like a slice, dice, nice device to the price of the splice. From base pair, stare at the air to the fair of the care, pair, dare the share to the bear, the flare. Enemies envy the levy, heavy the levy to the bevy of the levy, levy the heavy to the bevy, envy. Empires in code, mold the node to the road of the load code, abode the explode to the node road, board the horde, sword the lord, a core, board restored, port score, core more explore, shore, lore, implored, restored. Heaven helix, to the kicks, helix powers the mix. Fix the tricks to the kicks of the mix. Money's the strand, the band, the hand to the land of the grand. Looks life expand the plan to the clan of the stand. Haven helix, event the bend, sent rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, and send, stack, track, back, black attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, cold, hold, bold, fold, told, sold, gold, old. DNA play, day the way to the late of the pay. DNA slay the day to the way of the late pay. Private strand band, land the grand to the hand of the band strand. Command the expand to the land grand. Diamonds double the trouble, rubble the hubble to the double trouble. Subtle the double to the hubble, rubble punch like a mutation. Station nation, the relation to the creation. Station relation, the nation to the station creation. Yacht, yacht, the plot, hot, not spot, trot, lot, what, fought, lot, what, sort, or not plot. Confidence, cipher, decipher, higher, fire, wire, spire, inspire, liar, acquire, desire, retire, inquire, choir, fire, higher. Jet, eject, object, project, subject, direct, object, eject, detect, select, project, eject. From the twist list, miss the fist to the persist of the twist. Insist the miss to the fist, persist. Haven helix, mix the fix to the tricks to the kicks. Helix powers the mix. Fix the tricks to the kicks of the mix. Money's the strand at the band, the hand to the land of the grand. Locks life expand the plan to the clan of the stand. Haven helix, event the bend, sent rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, and send, stack, track, back, back, attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, cold, hold, bold, fold, told, sold, gold, old. Slow the core soil, tore the ball to the spoil of the coil world. The soil to the boil, spoil, having whispers, winners, dinners, sinners, spinners, dinners, grin, win, spin, begin, kin, thin line, thin power, hour, sour, flower, tower, shower, cower, rhyme, mind, fine, dine, line, divine, spine, align, shine, sign, line, no bow, low, flow, glow, no fro, pro, echo, ho, veto, ecto, metro, retro, set, go. Confident, quiet, ride, die, times, clients, compliance, align, science, finance, dance, chance, transcend, trance, advance, dance, romance. Resurrect, direct, connect, elect, select, respect, rep, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, reject, sec, protect, next, connect, elect, direct, wreck. Houses hush, plush, hush, flush, flush, hush, bust, 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 just bust, crust, dust, bud, just bust, just left, stretch, 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 check, check, wreck, deck, next, spec, exec, pack, back, neck, check, back, spec, wreck, deck, check, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, ping, ding, sing, drink, pink, wink, link, ding, sing, brink, ping, ping, drink, funk, trunk, junk. Haven helix, fix to the tricks of the kicks. Helix powers the mix. Fix the tricks to the kicks of the mix. Money's the strand, at the land, the hand to the land of the grand. Lux life expand the plan to the clan of the stand. Haven helix, event the bend, sent rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, ends, send, stack, track, back, black attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, told, told, bold, fold, told, sold, gold, old. Twist the list, misfits persist. Haven helix, helix, permanent, fervent, element, settlement, sent, bent, meant, vent, prevent the sent, ascent. Yo, stars align in the nexus, flexus of the cosmos with the boss gloss, lost to the cross, nebula net, set the bet on the debt that's met with the sweat of the galactic grind, mind the bind of the kind to find the shine in the blind, confident captain wrapped in the fraction, attraction to the action of the faction, powers the pull, full hull of the node, dull the school to the cold of the bull, rule the school with the tool, cruel the duel to the fuel of the jewel, luxuries void, deploy the asteroid to the joy, annoyed with the toy, Floyd the voided, anointed, the pointed, jointed to the exploited, from black hole hold, bold the fold to the toe, gold of the old cold, soul the hold, mold the bowl to the fold of the scold, enemies orbit the forfeit, merit the hit to the grit of the submit, credit the bit, edit the credit to the orbit of the morbid, punch like a supernova, nova over the rover, through the clover of the overcover, the hover, discover the lover to recover, empire expands in the sands of the grand plans, commands, plans, fans, brands, lands, that stands to the bands of the sands, commands, board the void, destroy the annoyed, employ the joy to the alloy, toy the void with the point jointed that exploited, nexus, nebula, stellar, fella, teller of the seller to the dweller, seller, powers the stellar, compeller, the teller to the seller, stellar, money's the orbit, the forfeit, merit the hit to the grit, submit, lux, life, commit, admit the fit to the lit of the quit, nexus, nebula, event, the prevent, bend, sent, rent, lend, content, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, and send, stack, track, back, black attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, cold, hold, bold, fold, told, soul, gold, old, cosmic connect, direct the elect to the select, respect, wreck, deck, check, spec, neck, rep, reject, set, protect, next, connect, private star bar, far the scar to the car of the czar, bizarre, star the jar, mar the tar to the bar of the scar, diamonds diffuse in the muse, news fuse to the use, rules, abuse, glance, finance, enhance, trance, advance, dance, expanse, romance, punch like a pulsar, post, host the false to the wolves of the post, false the wolves, assault the default to the vote of the assault yard in the black, crack the track, back the slack to the pack, attack, lack, knack, crack, pack, stack, rack, hack, confident cipher, decipher higher, fire, way, aspire, liar, acquire, desire, retire, entire, acquire, fire, jets, eject the object to the project, to the subject, direct, object, the eject, detect, the select to the project. From the core war, more the lore to the shore. Explore, implore, pour, score, core, more, restore, board, cord, accord, lord, sword, horde. Nexus, nebula, stella, fella, teller, other seller to the dweller, seller, powers, a stella, compeller, the teller to the seller, stella, money's the orbit, the forfeit. Merit the hit to the grit, submit, lux, life, commit, admit the fit to the lit, the quit. Nexus, nebula, event, the prevent, Benson, land, content, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, incense, stack, track, back, black, attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, cold, hold, bold, fold, told, sold, gold, old. Slow the cosmic roll, told the soul for the gold, cold, diamond, bold, hold, fold, cold, shoulder, roll, gold, overload. Nexus, whispers, winners, dinners, sinners, spinners, inners, grin, win, spin, begin, kin, thin line, thin power, hourglass, hour, flower, tower, power, shower, cower, our mind, fine, dine, line, divine, spine, align, shine, sign, line, no bow, low, flow, glow, no throw, pro, echo, veto, metro, retro, set, go, confident, quiet, riot, diet, giants, clients, compliance, alliance, science, finance, dance, chance, trance, entrance, advanced dance, resurrect, the defect, connect, elect, select, sec, respect, rec, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, reject, sec, protect, next, penthouse, hush, crush, rush, plush, plus, hush, fuss, fuss, just crust, must, trust, dust, must, jets, X, fetch, stretch, tech, check, rec, deck, next, spec, exec, peck, beck, neck, check, flex, spec, rec, deck, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, king, think, sink, drink, pink, wink, link, thing, sink, bring, pink, drink, funk, drunk, junk, nexus, nebula, stella, fella, teller, of the seller to the dweller, seller, powers, the stella, compeller, the teller to the seller, stella, money's the orbit, the forfeit, merit the hit to the grit, submit, lux, life, commit, admit the fit to the lit of the quit, nexus, nebula, event, the prevent, Benson, rent, land, content, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, incense, stack, track, back, black, attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, cold, hold, bold, fold, told, sold, gold, old, fade, the cascade, made, the parade, page, shade, glade, laid, nexus, nebula, permanent, fervent, element, settlement, sand, band, man, vent, prevent, descent, ascend. Yo, 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 yeah. Yo, ink dips in the quantum flux from the crux where the ducks get flux. Quill quantum, random, the phantom to the command of the anthem. Quantum particles part the chart to the smart dart of the art and part start the cart, part the start to the heart of the smart. Powers the wave, cave the grave to the brave, rave of the save, wave, crave the save, pave the way to the grave of the rave. Luxury script, flip the trips, will the grip of the rip script, clip the dip, shift the whip to the lip of the eclipse. Confidence grab, drive the vibe to the drive of the jab, describe, punch like a superposition, position, mission, vision to the vision, collision from uncertain, certain, hurt the curt to the dirt and assert with the inner, assert the convert to the over, enemies entangle, a tangle, mangle the bangle to the spangle, entangle, strangle the wrangle, dangle the bangle to the tangle, empire's equation, nation, a station to relation, creation, elation, ovation, station of the creation, board, the board, sword, the lord, accord, chord, board, restored, port, score, chord, more, explore, shore, lord, implored, restored. Word. Quantum, from the drum to the hum of the come. Quantum, powers of some, from the drum to the hum of the come. My knees the quit that big hit to the fit of the submit. Lux life, admit the lit to the quit, the fit. Quill, quantum, the Benson, rent, land, content, prevent, ends, trends, friend, bends, incense, stack, track, back, attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, fold, soul, gold, old, wave, function, funk, trunk the junk to the bunk of the funk, punk the skunk to the trunk of the junk, funk. Cool bit, hit the fit to the sit of the quick bit, lit, hit, then hit to the bit, diamonds, diffract, the act, factor, the act, the track, the pack, exact effect of the track. Punch like entangle the angle, tangle the mangle to the spangle, angle, wrangle the dangle, strangle the bangle to the angle, yacht, lap the plot, hot, not spot, trot, lap, thought, rock, art, not plot, quantum cipher, decipher, higher, fire, wire, spire, inspire, liar, quiet, desire, retire, entire, quiet, fire, higher, jets, eject, object, project, subject, direct, object, ejected, text, select, project, agent, jet, from the spin, wind, akin to the din of the wind, spin, grin, in the spin, sinners, dinner, runs, whispers. Quill, quantum, the drum to the hum of the come, quantum, powers of some, from the drum to the hum of the come, money's the quit, the bit, the hit, to the fit of the submit, lux life, admit the lit to the quit, the fit, quill, quant, event, the Benson, rent, link, content, prevent, ends, trends, pretend, bends, incense, stack, track, back, attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, cold, old, bold, told, sold, gold, old, southern flow, no glow, proto, low, high, veto, echo, metro, retro, set, go, limit, no, fly by sky, wide side, power, hour, sour, flower, tower, shower, cower, hour, mind, fine, dine, line, the divine spine, the line, shine, sign, line, no, low, glow, no, pro, veto, metro, retro, set, go, confident, quiet, riot, diet, giants, clients, come, lions, science, finance, dance, romance, resurrect, direct, connect, elect, select, respect, rec, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, reject, sec, protect, next, connect, elect, direct, pent, house, hush, rush, crust, lust, trust, dust, must, adjust, bust, jets, edge, crack, check, wreck, deck, neck, sec, gaze, rec, deck, check, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, drink, pink, wink, think, sink, brink, pink, drink, funk, trunk, junk, quill, quantum, from the drum to the hum of the come, quantum, powers of some, from the drum to the hum of the come, my knees the quit, the bit, hit, to the fit of the submit, lux life, admit the lit to the quit, the fit, quill, quantum, event, the best sent, rent, lit, contemporary entrance, friends, then ensign, stack, track, black, attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, code, hold, bold, bold, told, soul, soul, gold, oh, scribe the tribe, vibe, drive, put quantum, permanent, fervent, element, settlement, sent, vent, prevent, descent, ascent.
Yeah. Yo, crack the earth open, I crawl from the crevice like a king unchained. Riff, revenant veins, pumping venom, turn venomous gains. City split wide, I strut to the vibe with eyes on the prize. Broke full slide into the tide, I ride the high with the skies. Compromise, pockets ripped, deeper than graves for the slaves to the 9 to 5 grind. Mind, refined like wine, aged in vaults where the vaults align. Powers the fracture, I master disaster for the past, the preaching patience. I chase the placement at the apex, spice for the basics, nah, ovation. Luxury leaks from the seams, dreams beam like laser sights on the scene. Mean, green machine, clean, sweet, reap without scheming between. Enemies peek from the deep, sleep on the leap. Wait to the sweep, I sweep the street to the sweet elite. Heat, complete defeat, confident phantom, random acts of stacking, cracking the phantom pain. Gain insane, chain the rain, plain to Spain, disdain for the lane. From the riff, I gift the shift, lift the gift, the thrift to myth, bust and bliss, mystic kiss of death, bet with the wealth, stealth, health, in the abyss, death, health, in the abyss. Riff, better than ghost boss, tossing laws to the lost cause, power pause, not applause for the laws I endorse. Money's the riff that lifts the gifted, sifted from the shifted stiffs. Lux life drifts, gifts the riffs with infinite scripts. Riff, revenant in the horizon with a horizon bends. Sends for the friends who pretend, send them to the wind. Stack with the back of the pack. Tack with a knack for the knack. Black go flow, slow burn to the throne on a hack. Portal, mortal, coil and coil for the royal. Recoil, loyal from the soil. Boil the turmoil, loyal. YOLO, Rubens quake when I wake the snake in the lake. Mistakes. Lakes for the fakes, I take the cake. No breaks. Private aisle, smile with a pile. Compiles the trials in the trials. One gun for the sun, run the fun. Stun the one who done wrong. Diamonds with the light. Night, flight to the height of the spite. Ignite, bite the mic. Tight, sight the fight. Write the slight with might. Punch like a vault slam. Damn the clam, jam. Ram the scam with glam. Program the algorithm, the kingdom come. Hum the drum of the sum. Confident cipher, decipher the higher fire. Wire the empire, higher liar. Fire the supplier. Acquire the desire, no retire. Yacht notch the plot. Hot, trot to the spot with the knots untied. Ride the tide, hide the pride. Not stride wide. Confide in the vibe. I'm fracture the factor. Actor the rector. Vector the sector. The nectar. Hector the debtor. Better letter. Setter of the setter. Riff, really get rich. Really get rich. Really get rich. Riff, really get rich. Ghost boss. Tossing laws to the lost cause. Power applause. Not applause for the laws I endorse. Money's the riff that lifts the gifted, sifted from the shifted stiffs. Lux life drifts, skips the riffs with infinite scripts. Riff, revenant in the horizon where the horizon bends. Ends for the friends who pretend, send them to the wind. Stack with the back of the pack. Tack with a knack for the knack. Black go flow, slow burn to the throne on the hack. Resurrect the defect, connect the elect to the select sect of respect. Wreck the deck, check the spec, neck and neck, now direct. Penthouse pulse with a hush to the crush, rush the plush to the blush. Hush the fuzz, plus the thrust, trust the dust to the muzz. Jets, etch the sketch, fetch the wretch, stretch the fetch to the tech. Check the wreck, deck the neck with the spec of the exec. Punch drunk, funk, trunk junk to funk, junk it. Punk shrink to the brink, link the king, think the sing, drink the pink ink, wink, rip the vent, prevent the vent, sent the bend to the 10%, rent the tent, meant to spend, ferment the present, lexicon lux, flux of bucks, trucks of ducks, cluck, no pluck the plug, stuck, left the muck, chuck the suck, up the truck, hidden abandoned, come a done, sun the run to the sun spawn, gun the fun, won the ton, won the bun, stun the nun, clan the plan, fan the brand, nah, grand the stand, land the band, command the sand, expand the gland of the grand plan, riff, follow your bits, riff, follow your bits, riff, follow your bit, ghost boss, tossing laws to the lost cause, not applause for the laws I endorse. Money's the riff that lifts the gifted, sifted from the shifted stiffs. Lux life drifts, gifts the riffs with infinite scripts. Riff, revenant in the horizon where the horizon bends. Ends for the friends who pretend, send them to the wind. Stack at the back of the pack. Black for the neck, for the neck, black for the neck, for the neck, black for the neck, for the neck. Black gold flow, slow burn to the throne. Black for the neck, for the neck, black for the neck, for the neck, for the neck, black for the neck, for the neck. Black gold flow, slow burn to the throne. The hack. Fade the blade, made the raid, page, shade the glade, laid, riff, revenant, permanent, fervent, element, settlement, scent, bent the mem, vent the sin, prevent the sin, ascent. Yeah. Draped in sable, I scale the spire, aspire to the empire where the fire never tires. Black silk, slick, quick, wick to the thick, for the pick, with the rich get thicker. Towering towers, hours of power, sour to the flower, the devours the cowarers. Covered in powder in the hour, glower, but the scallop and power, the brawler, luxuries, mandel, handle the candle, the scandal, the vandal, the sandal, scandal, no handle for the vandal, kindle the scandal to the mantle of the grand plan. Pakistan with the fire, the shine from the vine to the line of the divine. Sign a line, dine on the swine, shine a line to the mind of the time, from the base to the chase, to the race with the race to the AC, race in the place, race the trace, erase the base, taste the haste, and the waste of the base. Enemies envy the plenty, 2020, plenty the century to the entry penalties, sent the vent, meant to send to the scent of the ascent event. Punch like a fur clap blade, shade the glade with the paper ray, made the ray, lay the shade in the glade over the blade. Emperor expands, lands of bands to the sands of the grand plans, commands the plans, fans assume the throne on the zone, bone the cone of the alone. Sable spire, higher the fire, wire the liar to the empire's choir. Powers the attire, inspire the dire to the fires require. Money's the further blur the poor to the cure, to the pure allure. Looks life secure, endure the lore, sure the tour the pure. Sable spire, event the Maya, sent the higher to the fire's desire. Ends the tires, friends and liars, trends aspires to the fire. Stack the black attack, slack, crack the pack with a neck intact. Gold, bold, hold for the old to the gold of the toad. Ebby ascent, descent for the spent, bent the event to the prevenament, content the ascent, meant the scent of the vent of the band. Just as the bet, debt, the net to the wet, set at the threat, met, yet the fret, let the pet, met with the sweat, the debt, regret. Private peak, speak, weak the freak, to the seek, streak of the meek elite, heat the seat, beat the fleet, complete the feat with the sweet deceit. Diamonds dance to the trance, transcendence to the dance, stance, romance, glance to finance, enhance to the trance to the expanse, dance, punch like a spire, zire, wire, the quiet to the higher, buyer, liar, the fire, require the desire, no retire the empire, yacht, notch the flat, hot, trot to the spot, where the knots untied, lot, fought the thought, brought the rot to the soft, confident cipher, decipher the higher fire, wire, the spy, inspire, retire, the quiet, the tiger, the tiger, the tiger, from the dark bark, spark the arc to the park, lark, mark the shark, embark the dark to the spark, plan the plan, fan the brand to the grandstand, land, band, command the sand, expand the gland of the grand, sable spire, higher the fire, wire the liar to the empire's choir, powers the attire, inspire the dire to the fires, require money's the further blur the poor, to the cure, to the pure allure, looks life secure, endure the lore, assure the tour of the pure, sable spire, event the mire, sent the higher to the fire's desire, ends the tires, friends and liars, trends aspires to the fire, stack the black attack the slack, crack the pack with a knack intact, gold, bold, hold for the old to the gold of the toad. Resurrect the defect, connect the elect to the select sec, respect, wreck the deck, check the spec, neck, the rip, reject, sec, protect, pent, houses post to the hush, crush, rush the plush, flush, hush the fuss, thrust, trust the dust, must, plus, bust, jets, S the sketch, fetch the wretch, stretch the tech, check, wreck, deck the neck with the spec, exec, peck, back, punch, drunk, funk, trunk, junk the funk, junk its punk, shrink, brink, link the kink, think the sink, drink the pink, win, sable spire, higher the fire, wire the liar to the empire's choir, powers the attire, inspire the dire to the fires, require money's the further blur the poor, to the cure, to the pure allure, looks life secure, endure the lore, assure the tour of the pure, sable spire, event the mire, sent the higher to the fire's desire, ends the tires, friends and liars, trends aspires to the fire, stack the black attack the slack, crack the pack with a knack intact, gold, gold, hold for the old to the gold of the toad.
Yeah, 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 yo, yeah, yeah, yo, 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 yeah, yeah, yo, yeah, yeah, yo, yo, yo,
Yo, twilight drapes the landscape. I cape the escape with the shape of the fate reshaped. Vesper veil, pale the tail to the sail of the gale that unveils the malevolent male. Shadow swallow the hollow, follow the swallow to the wallow of the allowed. The sallow powers the shroud, proud the crowd to the loud, aloud in the cloud of the vowed. Luxury lingers and fingers, singers the stingers to the wingers of the zingers. No fingers on triggers, bigger the figures to the rigor of the vigor deliver. Confident dust, rust the husk of the musk of the plus thrust. Punch like a crest of descent, meant the event to the print of the band. For me to believe, achieve the relief to the sleeve of the greed, deceive, receive the conceive, perceive, or believe to the weave of the eve. Enemies envy the plenty, 20 the century, entry, penalty, sent, vent, meant the sense, sent, ascent, event, content, ascent, empires eclipse, lips are to the grips of the trips, eclipse, ships the whips to the lips of the eclipse, grips, board the horde, sword the lord, accord, chord, board, restored, poured, score, core, more, explore, shore, lore, implored, restored, restored. Vesper veil, pale the tail, sail, gale, unveil, malevolent male, powers the shroud, proud crowd, loud, allow, cloud, vowed, money's the dust that hust the must, plus, thrust, lux, life adjust the crust, just crust, dust, must, Vesper veil, event at the bend, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, incense, stack, crack, backpack, attack, knack, black, slack, gold, flow, slow, throne, own, hack, zone, bone, cone, evening empire, fire the wire, higher supplier, dagger, require, Maya, inspire, choir, aspire, fire, empire, higher, jet set, bet, debt, net, wet, set, threat, met, yet, fret, let, pet, set, sweat, debt, regret, net, set, private veil, sail, frail the trail to the rail of the pale tail, heat, seat, beat, fleet, complete, feet, sweet, deceit, receipt, diamonds divide, tide, guide, pride, side, wide, stride, high, tide, pride, guide, punch like a moonlit spite, light, the night of the fight of the sight, ignite, bite, tight, right, slight, might, yacht, plot, hot, not, spot, trot, lot, bot, fought, thought, rot, brought, sought, ought, not, confident, cipher, decipher, higher, fire, wire, aspire, liar, require, desire, retire, entire, choir, fire, higher, Vesper veil, pale the tail, sail, gale, unveil, malevolent male, powers the shroud, proud crowd, loud, allow, cloud, vow, money's the dust that hust the must, plus, thrust, trust, lux, life adjust the crust, just crust, dust, must, Vesper veil, Everything the bend, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, ends, sense, stack, crack, backpack, attack, knack, black, slack, gold, flow, slow, thrown, on, hack, go.
Slow to Eve, heave, leave the grieve to the weave, achieve, relieve, sleeve, deceive, receive, perceive, believe, Eve, Vesper, whispers, witness, dinner, sinners, grin, win, spin, begin, kin, thin, line, thin, power, hour, sour, flower, tower, shower, cower, hour, mind, fine, dine, line, divine, spine, align, shine, sign, line, no, bow, low, flow, glow, no, throw, pro, echo, vector, metro, retro, set, go, confident, quiet, riot, diet, giants, clients, compliance, alliance, science, finance, dance, chance, entrance, advance, stance, resurrect, direct, connect, elect, select, respect, rec, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, reject, set, protect, next, connect, elect, penthouse, hush, crush, rush, blush, 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 fuss, plus, thrust, thus, thrush, thrust, 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 thus, thrust, must, thus, just check, spec, rec, neck, check, flex, spec, rec, deck, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, drink, pink, wink, link, think, sink, brink, pink, drink, vapor, veil, pale the tail, sail, gale, unveil, malevolent male, powers the shroud, proud, crowd, loud, allow, cloud, vowed, money's the dust, the hustle, must, plus, thrust, lust, luck for just a bust, just crust, lust, dust, must, vesper, veil, if it the bent, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, ends, send, stack, crack, backpack, attack, knack, black, slack, gold, flow, slow, throne, own, hack, zone, pump, drape the cape, shape, fate, reshape, vesper, veil, eternal, infernal, journal, kernel, inferno. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Yo, breeze whispers through the peak, seeks the weak to the meek who can't speak. The streak, Zephyr, zenith, the zenith to the breath of the death is the method of death. Winds blind, the grind to the mind of the kind of bind, the shine and the blind find. Confident gusts, trust the thrust to the dust of the must adjust. Bust, powers the Zephyr, heaven the tether to the weather of the better endeavor. Never the sever, clever the lever to the fever of the never. Luxuries lift, swift the rift to the gift of the shift drift. Adrift the thrift to the lift of the rift swift. Punch like a gale, hail, pale the tail of the sail of the fail, hail, whale the tread of the mill of the pale. From calm to storm, form, warm the swarm to the norm of the form, storm. Transform the norm to the swarm of the warm. Enemy scatter the matter, fatter the hatter to the ladder, scatter, better the chatter to the splatter of the matter. Empire's apex, vex the specs to the checks of the rex, apex, flex the specs to the checks of the apex, rex. Board the horde, sword the lord, accord, chord, board restored, port score, core, more, explore, shore, lore, implored, restored. Zephyrs and if the breath, death, meth, theft, powers the zephyr, heifer, tether, weather, better endeavor, never. Money's the wind that grind the mind, kind, bind, shine, blind, fine, lux, life behind the grind to the kind of the shine. Zephyrs and if the bend, send, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, and send, stack, track, back, black, attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, gold, soul, gold, Canadian empire, fire the wire, highest supplier, dire, require, mire, inspire, choir, aspire, empire, higher wire, jets, jet the set to the wet of the threat, net, yet, fret, let, pet, set, sweat, debt, regret, net, set, jet, private, zephyr, heifer, defer, the infer, to the refer, the differ, transfer the infer to the refer, differ, heat, the feet, sweet, deceit, receipt, complete, fleet, beat, seed, heat, diamonds, drift, the gift to the lift, the rift, swift, adrift, rift, lift, punch like a whirlwind, twirl, hurl the pearl to the girl of the world, twirl, swirl the world to the hurl, pearl, girl, yacht, got the plot, hot, not, spot, trot, lot, bot, thought, rot, brought, sought, ought, not, plot, yacht, confident, cipher, decipher, higher, fire, wire, spire, inspire, liar, require, desire, retire, entire, choir, fire, higher. Zephyrs and if the breath, death, meth, theft, powers the zephyr, heifer, tether, weather, better endeavor, never. Money's the wind that grind the mind, kind, bind, shine, blind, fine, lux, life behind the grind to the kind of the shine. Zephyrs and if the bend, sent, rent, lent, content, prevent, ends, trends, friends, pretend, bends, and send, stack, track, back, black, attack, slack, hack, pack, gold, cold, hold, told, soul, gold, slow the blow, flow, know the glow, pro, throw, low, high, veto, echo, metro, retro, set, go, let no fly by, sky, wide, side, flow, power, hour, sour, flower, tower, shower, cower, hour, mind, fine, dine, line, divine, spine, align, shine, sign, line, bow, low, flow, glow, no, throw, pro, echo, metro, retro, set, go, confident, quiet, riot, diet, giants, clients, compliance, alliance, science, dance, trance, entrance, advance, dance, romance, dance. Protect, connect, select, respect, rec, deck, check, spec, neck, direct, reject, sec, protect, next, deck, select, direct, resurrect, penthouse, hush, crush, rush, plush, flush, plus, fuss, trust, dust, crust, lust, trust, dust, must adjust, bust, plus, jets, etch, fretch, stretch, check, wreck, deck, neck, spec, exec, peck, back, neck, check, flex, wreck, deck, check, etch, punch, funk, trunk, junk, punk, shrink, brink, link, kink, think, sink, drink, pink, wink, link, think, sink, brink, pink, drink, funk, trunk, junk, punch, Zephyrs and ifs, and the breath, death, meth, theft, powers the zephyr, heifer, tether, weather, better endeavor, never. Money's the wind that grind the mind, kind, bind, shine, blind, fine, lux, Lucifer, Zenith, Zenith, permanent, fervent elements, settlements, embedment, prevent, descent, ascent, breeze.